Alright peeps, we're back with another one. I don't know if it's another one, but whatever it is. We're doing the transmission today. Alright. We got the transmission. And then I laid out all the parts that it's gonna take, I guess. Starting with the oil pump. Then I have no idea what the fuck this is. I have no idea what the fuck this is. I have no idea what the fuck that is. So on and so forth. But we're gonna figure it out. I do know what the fuck this is. It's a filter. Check it out. It's about the only thing I know what the fuck is going on here. We'll get it though. And they sent me bolts. Bag of bolts. For those of you that want to know, this transmission goes in that pile of junk. Drop the subframe, as you can see right there. We took bolts off of the flywheel. We took bolts off of all kinds of shit here. Whatever, you know what I mean. I don't even remember if I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to put it all back together because it's been fucking a couple weeks. We took shit apart and now I don't remember where shit goes. But anyways, we pulled it out. Car's been on the lift for what seems like an eternity. This guy right here, I took the oil pan off, tried to weld the oil pan, and here we are again, still leaking, piece of shit. So I went ahead and just bought an oil pan because I can't weld what the fuck. And here she is right here. Here's the oil pan. This is the dude we're gonna put on. So hopefully we can get that put in and that dude today and be done with that thing because I'm tired of it. Like, it sits there. It just sits there, man. That's all it does. That's literally all it does. It just sits there. Anyways, back to this right here. I ended up getting CVVVVT. See her right there? New chain or belt, whatever you want to call that thing. Comes with a whole new casing or whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna start disassembling. It's my Ferrari. Right? You know what I'm saying? Anyways. Alright. So, hear me out, right? First time taking a automatic transmission out. If you're wondering why I'm on my knees, it's because, I don't know, I just like being on my knees. Just kidding, but I found this to be the best. I guess the best place to start working on this thing. Because it's a flat surface, everything I got moves around. Everything I got moves around. That table's all fucked up, and then I'm gonna have to use the engine lift here in a little bit to put the other side thing. You'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's start here. Let's see. This is as new to me as it is for some of you guys, I guess. And for you transmission guys that do this shit for a fucking living, fuck you. I still love you, but fuck you. I love you, but fuck you type shit, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm gonna start with taking this bell housing off. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Take that guy out, and then I'm assuming to get the rest of these, how it's gonna be right here on the outside. So. Did you guys hear that fart? You know, being an old man, you just can't control your farts, bro. It's just the way it is. This dude, let's see if I can pry this out. Find a good spot here to pry. Grab another flathead. Right here. This side right here. stops moving. So that's out. I know I have to change the oil pump, so I know I have to take this out. So I'm gonna change that oil pump really quick. And the only problem is too is that, so first thing I'm gonna do is, I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because that comes out of there. I don't know why that's so, oh shit. Okay, so it goes on there. Alright, anyways, if I need to get this out for sure. The chain is good. I don't know if the pump is working, but anyway, what I'm gonna do first is change this pump, I guess. We'll figure that. Take this out. Put this right here. And then there's like a little pin in here. There's like a little like pin that you gotta grab. I'm gonna try to do it with some needle-nose pliers. And I think you gotta bend them in. Oh shit. I can't see, so let's try to bring this. This will probably be easier with the right tool. Put that guy right there. Okay, so the little clip that I was trying to take out is right here. Right there. You gotta like press on these two right here. Like, you gotta press them like that, and then you can pull that gear up. I'm gonna take, looks like 2 12s. Go with 12s right here too. Let's put that together and let's get these guys out of this. This is like a thrust washer that goes in it. The little O-ring goes right here on that shaft. Don't fuck that up, I guess. Okay. I think what we're gonna have to do is take this gear out. Just set that over here. Take this dude out. Set that right there, and then this shield comes off. Oh. So that little shield comes off, and then we got an oil pump. That's right here. So I'm gonna take, I might have to take this apart. Maybe this comes out. Oh yeah, look, it comes out. Look at this. A bunch of fucking wind for no reason. All right, so this is whatever the fuck this is. Shit. Things just keep coming apart, brother. Much. Discs, whatever. I put all that back together and leave it on there and see what happens. But there's something here that I have to take off. In order to do that, I think I have to take this cover off. These are all totally. Take all fucking 72 of them off. Pull this cover off. Or maybe it'll fall. Yes, it's holding it right here too. Bottom side right here, we have to get. And again, we're trying to take off the oil pump. Let's see what size that is. I think it's a 12. Yeah. And destroyed it. Here for now, and then it looks like it's got some Allen heads. So let me. All right, current situation. I just got parking near my. Golly, that thing hurts. What the fuck is wrong with me? Let me try to see if I can't wash it off. Let's use my dirty shirt. Fuck it. All right, I can see again. Easy. But if you're like playing around with that, like the parts cleaner thing, just like what happened was is that little, what do you call it, the little straw, whatever the fuck, I was trying to put it in there and literally was facing my face and I fucking squirted it all over my eye and I was like in a fucking panic. I couldn't see a fucking thing. Nobody was here to help me. I'm by myself. The wind is blowing outside. It is absolutely insane right now. Back on. I'm gonna take the CTV portion of this bullshit. Just gotta make sure all these bolts are the same size. Collars the same. Golly!
To the vise? Want to put it in the vise?
No. Grab it. Ready? Good. Just flip it upside down, put it right here. Where does that go?
Yeah.
You just took it off from here, so now that's the hole for that. We're gonna have to, when we put the new one in, we're gonna have to hold that with this.
Okay.
At least in that part, you see how it rides on there? Look at all that fucking groove right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that one feels loose.
Bring you guys up here so you guys can see it. So on this one, yeah. Okay, so first glance for sure, that one's got a lot of play.
Look at that, it's all fucking loose.
The grooves on the inside right here, you can see how it's all those grooves right there. And on this side right here, that's why it's loose. You see those pins?
Mm-hmm.
But even without those pins, like,
Yeah, that's rigid.
at all, no play at all. No play. It's hard to see in the video, but there's some guides right here. You can see it on that one right there. Some guides right there. See them right there? Yep. Where my finger's pointing.
Look, this one can free spin. This one can't.
Oh yeah, that's why it's slipping right there.
Spin.
And you're spinning it one way. Try to spin it the other way. At all?
No.
All right. This is where we are. It's approximately 3 days fucking later. No, I'm just kidding. Same night, but. So I tried to put this cover on. And in the process, I broke the fucking cover. Look at that crack, bro. Yep. So that puts a stop for us for tonight. Luckily for me, I do have the old cover, so I'm gonna be using that old cover. But there's something stopping it from me putting that cover back on for some reason. I knew better when I took it apart, but that was the only way I could put those guides in. So, I don't know, man. Tomorrow's a different day, though. Fog.
Set two people back up.
All right, boys. We got Elliot over here doing some work, taking some of these out. All right, so biggest issue I had was, let me take you over here real quick. So I couldn't get the cover. I couldn't get the cover on for some reason. I was struggling, right? and it's not this cover, it's the other cover. I have it flipped upside down right now, but where the CVT goes on the bottom, and I'll flip it in a little bit and I'll show you because I have to take it apart again, but we're cleaning this up right here. And my thought process is I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff that goes here on, seal this case, flip it over, and then take that cover off, which is the one that I was struggling with. So if you can see, like, it wouldn't sit flush and I broke that cover. Let's put it over here, some light. But, so the CVT sits right here on the outside, and you can see I broke the cover. I broke the new cover on it, which is fine. I had the old cover, but so the CVT is this dude right here. So this is the old piece. It wasn't sitting inside that cover correctly for some reason. So, but I'll flip it around and I'll show you guys. But before I do that, I got me a van. Nice little Honda Odyssey. Let me give you a little peek on it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty clean. I don't know, man. I might keep it. I bought it to sell it. Yeah, well, you know, the door doesn't open, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta pull it all the way out. You know what I'm saying? But she clean, man. She a little cleaning. She a oldie, but she a goodie. Look at that thing. I don't know, man. The Hondas. But anyways, back to this. So yeah, I'm gonna set you up on the. I'm gonna keep cleaning this up. I'm gonna put you on the camera stand right here, so you can see what else we do here. Clean it up. Again, first time doing the transmission, so don't hate me in the comments. Don't roast me. Don't do none of that shit, because I have a sensitive heart. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be back. All right, team. So this is what I was having problems with, right? These two pieces right here is a freaking nightmare. Just so you know, all right? It just is. I was trying to get these guides in, but I couldn't do it because these chain guides or this chain plastic thing, pieces, guides, I guess what you call them, are in the way. So I took everything off. This came apart, the belt came off. It was a freaking nightmare. And then as I was trying to put it in, these guides weren't going in the right way, and I cracked the shell of that casing. I cracked it. So we finally was able to squeeze it in there, put it in there. Everything in here is done. So we're gonna go ahead and clean everything up. And then we put the new O-ring on there, blow it all off, and then set the casing back on. So that was the best way to do it. Is basically put the casing back on this, put the bolts on these things right here. That holds it to the casing on both sides right here. Pull it out, do the guides, right? And then we dry fitted it back on. We put it on there, put the casing back together, put the bolt in, flipped it around and did the other side completely, and then flipped it over again, and now we took it apart again to finish it the right way. So that's where we're at right now. All right, so now we're buttoning it up.
One goes in here, right?
Putting all the bolts back in the casing on this side. Let me get an open hand wrench 14 so I can tie that one. Yeah, that's all I was talking about, one right here. One that I couldn't get the... Bro, did you fart again?
What?
You fart again? These little freaking caterpillars are everywhere.
Where is that?
I don't know, but these caterpillars are everywhere. They're all over the place.
Which is the one that you couldn't get?
All right, now we gotta flip her over. We'll give it the old flipperoo and we'll get... All right, peeps, transmission's fully mounted. We're ready to be installed. We got it on that. It's got a little transmission jack that I don't know how to use, so all crooked and shit, but she's gotta go in there, brothers. What do you think, Elliot? Yep, figures. 3 nights to get it done with all the frustration and all the shit that I broke and all the bullshit. But yeah, I'm not gonna do it tonight though, but maybe this weekend, maybe tomorrow. It just depends how I feel, because I do gotta go to work, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that one. Elliot, tell them what to do, man. Tell them what to do. Come on, half the people are not subscribed.
Subscribe.
Do something. Support these people. Look at this guy, dude. He's malnourished. Maybe he's not malnourished. Maybe I can't put that on YouTube because you know how YouTube is, but we finally got that dude going.
I broke it.
Well, we put the oil pan in. So, I didn't record it, but it's one finished project in the garage. Finally. All right, peeps. Adios.